Hey everyone, it's Jose with the Crown Princess Academy. Today we are at Disney Springs. So I love coming here just to have a nice chill day and to shop, because we love to shop. But I'm going to show you guys what they have. So I'm going to give you a tour of all of Disney Springs. I'm not going to go into every store. I'm going to go into some of my favorite stores and show you guys kind of what the store is all about. But I am going to try to show you as many stores as possible. Well, the outside, so you guys know what is here. If you ever want to come on your vacation, you don't need a actual park pass to get into Disney Springs. You can come whenever. So let's go see what they have to offer. I hope you're excited because I'm excited. Let's go. Alright, you guys, our first stop is World of Disney, which is the largest Disney store or Disney merchandise store in all of Walt Disney World. So let's go see what they have to offer in here. Okay, so when you are in World of Disney, you want to think about the way you're going as a circle type of situation. So you want to go on the outside of the circle first, and then you'll go on the inside. And I say that because it is a very large store, and it's usually crowded. If you're trying to find a less crowded time to shop, I recommend going in the mornings, very first thing in the morning. It's usually less busy at that time, especially during the weekdays. But as I was mentioning, try to go in a circle or try to think of about it in a circle because you'll go on the outside of the circle. They do have different sections for everything. You'll have a home section, a kids section, the clothing section. So it's pretty easy to stick to that area, look at everything in that area, and then move on to the next one. But it's also very easy to kind of get lost or get jumbled up in all the commotion, especially if it's a busier day. So if you kind of keep that mindset, I'm going in a circle, and as you hit every single one, for example, right now we are in the home section. They have all the cooking ware, they have all the mugs. You obviously cannot go wrong with a mug. It's the quintessential souvenir that everyone gets. I myself always like to get a mug. So definitely keep an eye out in that area. Make sure you look at the entire area before you move on to the next thing, and try to stick toward the outside of the store. And then as you go all the way around, then you can go toward the middle of the store. So as we make our way around, we were just in the home area. Now you can see we're kind of going into the clothing area. They primarily have a lot of tops. They don't have too many bottoms. Mainly some of the bottoms that I've seen throughout the stores and throughout the parks are kind of be like your fleece or sweatpants type of situation. But they do have plenty of tops, plenty of t-shirts that you can pick from. So if you you find maybe a good pair of ears, you can go find a t-shirt that matches. But as I was mentioning, they do have their different areas. So right now we're in the kind of a t-shirt type of clothing section, and they'll have different areas, not just by categories of toys and shirts and stuff like that, but they'll also have it in categories as far as the type of characters that you're going to see. So they may have your Star Wars section, they're going to have the Marvel section, they even have a Pixar section. So it's kind of nice to know, I'm going to look for this kind of specific item, so let me try to find that area, and then everything that encompasses that will be in that area. So here we are going to the 100 celebration merchandise. As I was mentioning, they have different types of areas in there. One of them that they always have is going to be specific to what's going on now, and it's usually this area here. When it's Christmas, they have a lot of their Christmas merch right here, centralized for you. When it's a specific festival, a specific celebration going on, right now they do have the 100-year celebration, or 100th anniversary celebration going on. So they have all their merchandise for the 100 centralized here for you, so that you can kind of go through it. I really like these ears. I'm hoping to add those to my collection. but definitely keep an eye out for specific items that you're looking for. As we keep moving through the store, you're going to see we go into the hats, which, of course, if you guys know, for Disney, hats doesn't just mean hats. It also means their iconic ears. Uh, Always have new ears coming in, which I love. It's not always, my bank account doesn't always love that, but I love that they always have new ears coming in. There's some that they've had for a good minute, but it's always nice to see what else is coming in. So as we go through, let's go ahead and head on over to the kids section. In the kids section, you are going to find a lot of kids' clothes. I know we were at the tee section, our t-shirt section a minute ago, but the kids section is going to have a lot of t-shirts just geared toward the kids and the kids' sizes. It's also going to have a lot of toys. Obviously, the kids section is right next to the toy section. It's a pretty large area, so definitely get ready to explore a lot of things that they have going on. And you will see signs up there. You see the play sign that usually is implying that it's the toys. We saw the kids section. So they have a lot of kids' clothes, toys, anything you could find for a kid is going to be here. Now, I am trying to maintain the flow that I mentioned earlier where I'm going on the outside of the store. Here we are running into the Pixar section. This is another of the areas that they have specifically for any sort of celebrations. Before the Pixar stuff was here, they had the 50th anniversary items all through here, and now that the 100th items are toward the front, they have this, they've turned it into the Pixar section, which I love Pixar, so I do love seeing all of the stuff in one space. Then as we keep moving on the outside, we have their Loungefly wall. You will have a lot of different Loungeflies kind of sprinkled throughout, but that wall is usually full of Loungefly, so I'm going to try to stay away from that today. And since I'm just trying to tour, I'm not shopping today, I'm trying not to shop. But we'll keep moving on. As I mentioned, they have a lot of toys for the kids in their areas. This area here used to be the Pixar area. They've changed it over to kind of the princess section. So just keep that in mind. It's been like that for a good minute, so it's probably going to stay like that for a good minute as well. So we just finished the outer part of the store, so now I'm in the middle section. And usually the middle section is kind of a culmination of a lot of different things, so keep your eyes peeled. You may see something you haven't seen somewhere else, or you may see something that was on the outside of it. They kind of just throw a lot of stuff in the middle. Right now, it's kind of looking like it's a lot of like just Mickey and Minnie items, kind of the Fab Five characters. But as I mentioned, always keep your eyes peeled. You never know what kind of merchandise you're going to find. Alright guys, there they have the Lego store. It's full of a bunch of Legos. We may go in there on our way back, but right now they have a huge line. So you can either go to the right or to the left of it. We're going to go to the left and see what else they have as far as like different stores. I can say when you come to Disney Springs, make sure you got your walking shoes on because it's going to be a lot of walking. And make sure you have a nice, good credit card ready to go. One of my favorite spots here at Disney Springs is Amarites. I don't know how to say this, so don't judge me, everyone. But they always have the best pastries, kind of different little cakes that you can get. So check it out. If you're looking for a good, cute snack, very well themed snack, go there. And as we continue on, the first area we're going to kind of hit here is going to be kind of like a shopping mall, outside shopping mall situation. I love how all the buildings look. I do love that they redid this entire area and kind of revamped it to this aesthetic, just because it makes it feel a little bit more upscale. But you are going to run into your more generic stores here, such as Sephora, Under Armour, as stores that you can find in your regular mall, not necessarily Disney specific stores. We're also going to start running into a lot of the restaurants that are here at Disney Springs. One of the things that you're going to have a lot of at Disney Springs are restaurants. One of the things to keep an eye out at Disney Springs is going to be decor. So here you guys can see the Pride hands that they have for Mickey for Pride Month. Usually they have a lot of different little locations here and there throughout Disney Springs where you can get different pictures done, where they may have statues or just different decor up for you to, again, take a picture with. So always keep your eye out for that. But as I mentioned, you are going to have a lot more of the generic stores here. Maybe some upscale stores, so keep an eye out for those as well if you're into the more luxurious types of things. But let's go ahead and continue on. We are going to come up under the awning in just a moment, where again they have still a lot of more of your generic stores that you're going to see throughout a regular mall. Alright, so my PSA for when you come. A, check the weather. Make sure it is not a million degrees like it is today. Because I didn't check the weather, but it's a million degrees. And 2, wear sunscreen so that you don't get burned because it is hot. 3, make sure you are staying hydrated. You see this part? And wear your walking shoes. But overall, like I said, it's a nice place when it's not as hot. Maybe come later at night because then it's cooled off, but also everything's lit up really pretty. So another option for a nighttime. Or if you live around here, just come and get one of the restaurants. They have so many restaurants down here, and it's a really good time for a date night. What you can do is just put in a bunch of options in a bowl, pick from the bowl, and see which one you get that day. But let's keep going through some of these stores. That's called everything but water. I need some water, honey. They do have a lot of just common stores. So I guess it's kind of like another mall as well. With that Disney flair. As I said, I'm not going to go into every single store because this would be a 5-hour long video probably if I went into every single one. I'm just going to go into some of the ones that are my favorites. Here you have 2 different restaurants that were coming up on our right. We have Chicken Guy. I guess it's a guy who likes chicken. And then right next to it, the big sphere-looking thingy, house sphere, I guess, is Planet Hollywood. They have some really good food, but also the ambiance inside, guys. I recommend checking it out. I love it. It just feels like a big movie theater. But let's keep going. One of the stores I really like going into is the Coca-Cola store. So the first level is a store. Second level, they have a little bit more stuff, but you can also meet the Coca-Cola there. And then on the third level, well at the very top, they do have a rooftop lounge where you can get drinks, different Coca-Cola drinks, alcoholic drinks. So let's go inside and see some of the merch. I mean, if you really like Coca-Cola like that, this is a great store for you. I'm not that much of a big Coca-Cola. I was saying I'm not a big Coca-Cola fan. I'm more of a Pepsi. Come at me. It's fine. More of the Pepsi stands out there. But yeah, if you like Coca-Cola that much, this is a great store for you. Let's keep going and see what else we see. There you have the elevators if you want to go meet the polar bear. Here you can see what they have on the different levels. Alright guys, this is cute. I just want to show you guys some of the merch that they had. So let's go ahead and head on to another store. Right, as you make your way out of Coca-Cola, we're going to head to some other stores. But here they have an AMC Theater. It is really good. The seats recline. I didn't know AMC had all that. But the seats recline. They bring the food to you. It's, I think, one of the best theater experiences I've had. So come watch a movie. Looks like they are advertising the new movie Elemental by Disney and Pixar. But I was mentioning they also have Planet Hollywood. We are going to go into Disney Style. I really like that store. It has some different clothes that I don't see at every other location. So let's go see what they have today. Alright, as I mentioned, Disney Style does have a lot of different types of clothes that I really haven't seen anywhere throughout the parks. One of the things that they have right now is the Little Mermaid collection. This one I have seen kind of throughout the parks, but we will see kind of some random pieces here and there that are a little bit more on the stylish side of things. So, let's see what else they have. These little squishable things are so cute. One of the things I really want to get is this candle right here. I think it was a candle. No, it was a little trinket tray. But it is so cute. It's Lotso. Look at this ceiling, guys. As Queen Latifah would say, doesn't that just make you want to cry? If you know, you know.
Don't that ceiling ever just make you want to cry?
Alright, so as we go through the store, this is primarily going to be a clothing store. They have maybe a few accessories, but overall it's usually clothing. So if you forget to pack your favorite Disney shirt, or if you forget to pack another outfit and you realize, hey, I don't want to wear that outfit, so I'll go buy a new one. This is a really good store to check out for that. Right as you leave Disney Style, you see Starbucks right there. I'm definitely going to make a stop there. You guys know I love my Starbucks. And there's seriously so many stores here. They have this store that's all Star Wars stuff. If you like Star Wars, check it out. And then right beside it, they have everything for the Marvel fans. And it's merch that they have other places, but it's nice that they have it all kind of centralized for you if you really want to just take a look at all of the Marvel merch. Then you have the option to go in there. Let's go check it out. So in here, as I mentioned, they have a lot of the Marvel stuff. They also have the Marvel movies playing all the time. But it's merchandise that you are going to see everywhere else throughout the parks. But one of the things that I love coming to Disney Springs for is either going before my trip begins or at the very end of my trips usually. Well, now I live here, so it's whenever. But when I used to take trips, I would either come here toward the beginning or toward the end of the trip. And that way I could get all of my shopping done, see all of the stuff. Yes, there's going to be stuff throughout the parks that I don't see at Disney Springs. But it's an easy way to know, okay, here's my budget, here's what I want to spend. I'm going to see everything that they have and then go back to the specific items. So I'm not having to guess every single time I'm going to a different store. Well, I like something, am I going to be over budget? So always keep that in mind. I would either recommend going here probably before your trip begins so that you can see everything that they have and know, okay, here's the pieces I want, I'll come back to them, or I'll get them throughout the parks throughout the week. Alright guys, they have a lot of stuff you can do, not just shopping at Disney Springs. They have some bowling alleys, like I mentioned, they have the movie theater, then they have shows every so often at different show spots that they have. But there's so much you guys can do and find and see. But let's continue on and we'll see what else we can find as far as stores go. Here's another angle at the AMC. So there's multiple entrances. But this is the bowling alley that I was referring to earlier. And close to the bowling alley, you can also see the M&M store, but they also have Cirque du Soleil, however you say that. They have that here too. So before we go look over there, let's go to the M&M store. Right outside the M&M store, they have this cute little photo op with the yellow and the red M&Ms, who I think are the main ones. But literally though, guys, in here it smells heavenly. All you smell is chocolate.
What are they selling? Chocolates! What? Chocolate! I can't hear you! They're selling chocolate!
Oh shit! Guys, y'all know about the purple M&M? Hi, good, how are you?
I love the sparkle.
Thank you. We have baby stuff for babies. You guys have to show you this because I have this. I just run around the house. I go outside and walk Emma. You guys, look at this M&M wall. Talk about every possible M&M color that you could ever want. Then they have, of course, mixed flavors too. But you can mix your own. There's the prices for the different cups. That's so cute. You can also get other personalized things. So as you can see, they have like little things you can fill up. You can make some Valentine stuff, I guess. But they have a lot. The other thing you can do is you can personalize M&Ms with your pictures on them or different sayings. So that's a fun souvenir to have. I know some people will come and get some because they want to have party favors, which I think is a really cool party favor. But yeah, if you love M&Ms, this is your store. Alright, so when you leave the M&M store, we're going to go to the left, which is where they have the Cirque Du Soleil shows. Before you come, definitely check their show times to make sure that they have a show going on. It'd be annoying to get here and then they don't even have anything going on. Yeah. They have this huge restaurant, eatery, something. I'm not really sure what that is. Maybe I should go in there one day. But yeah, if there's one thing that Disney Springs has, it's places to eat. So come check these out, or if you've checked any of them out, let me know down in the comments, where should I go? So I really honestly haven't tried a lot of the places. So let me know your thoughts on them if you've gone, where I should go, what I should try. But okay, that is the end here, so we'll go ahead and turn around and head the other way to see the rest that Disney Springs has to offer. The other thing that you can do at Disney Springs is eat at some not taco trucks, but food trucks. They always have these little food trucks here, different things. This one's Clean Trio, Local Green Orlando, and then Four Rivers Cantina. And then over there, you guys can see the balloon, which you can buy tickets for, and then it takes you high up in the sky, if you like that sort of thing. Right, so on our way back, instead of going to the right, which is the way we came from, we are going to head to the left. Now, this portion of Disney Springs, you are going to see primarily more restaurants over here. So, for example, they have a pizzeria, and then they have STK, which is a steakhouse. I think it's a steakhouse. And then right across from it, they have Paradiso 37. Paradiso, something like that. But I know they sell Mexican food there. So as you can see, guys, they literally have several restaurants back to back. And one of the coolest things about here, though, is that they have a place to get your beard trimmed if you have a beard. I don't have any facial hair. But it's the art of shaving. It's like a full-on barbershop, maybe? And they have few little stores. Right, so one of the things I have here is Gideon's Bakehouse, which if you guys have not been, they have like big cookies. As you can see, they have some big cookies in the window, but they have cookies, cakes, croissants. It is highly sought out after because their cookies are so good, and like I said, they're huge. So make sure you stop by there if you can get in. They always have a long wait time, but we're gonna keep going left. As I mentioned, they have several restaurants around here. There's another one, which is the Hangar, Lindsay's Hangar. Right across from it, they have the Boathouse. And then there's a wine bar here. I'm telling you, like, this little area is just full of restaurant after restaurant after restaurant. One thing they also have here at Disney Springs is this TRex Restaurant. Obviously, it's T-Rex theme or like dinosaurs theme. Could you guys eat with a bunch of bones in your face? I don't think I could, but who knows. I should probably go in there one day and see what it's like. Here's what they have. I can't say, none of it seems that appealing until I saw that. Like I said, none of it seemed appealing from this T-Rex restaurant until I saw those margaritas. So I may be trying that one day because you guys know I love my margaritas. But not today. Today we are Sober Sally's. So let's continue on with our tour of Disney Springs. As you can see so far, we've seen a lot. There's so much to do, especially if you go into every single store. I'm not going into every single store because, like I said, this won't take forever, and it's still a million degrees outside. So, there's different little sections of it. If you have the map, you can see how they break it down. So, here we are back at, I don't know if you guys can see it, the Legoland. So if you're not able to get a reservation at the Rainforest Cafe at Animal Kingdom and you really want to go, try getting one here at Disney Springs. They have another Rainforest Cafe here. Same experience as you would get in Animal Kingdom. And you get all these amazing views. The boat over there. And then on this side is where we started, the World of Disney. But it truly is one big circle. Well, not circle. It's almost a circle. Where you could just go from one side, go all the way around, and then you end up right back where you started. So. Right across from Rainforest Cafe, you have Goofy's Candy Company, where you can get so many different types of candies. It's a really cute store in there. I always recommend everyone to go in there at least once. If anything, to say hi to Goofy. Well, he's not in there, but you know what I mean. And then you come up to the Days of Christmas, which is always Christmas in there. I like it because if you guys know, I love Christmas. So make sure you check out Days of Christmas when you're here. And this little house area is, they just have a bunch of pins in there for the pin traders, pin collectors. Definitely try down there because they always have exclusives. They basically have every pin you could think of in the parks.
Oh, look. Aww. Yeah, crazy.
Then you have a sandwich. We can get a nice sandwich. They're over there, if you guys can see. They have the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, which they have another one at Magic Kingdom. But we're going to go into Once Upon a Toy to take a look at some of the toys you can get here. Alright. So, this is a great place to bring the kids, or maybe you don't want to bring them in here because they're going to see all these toys. But if you are ready to shop for toys, they have all these toys in here. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at these. These are so cute. They have a little plush area. Look at Mickey and Minnie. Hi, Mickey and Minnie. Emma loves these because she loves to lay with them. So, should I get her another one? Why not? Then they have some train sets. They have this big Toy Story 4 mural that you can always take a picture with. But they have all the Barbies over here. They just have so much stuff around here. All these little accessories for all these Barbies. But yeah, that's the toy store. So, like I said, if you have little ones who want to get some toys, great place to bring them because there's so many different types of toys that they can pick from. Right outside this toy store, they have this cute little train for the little ones. Apparently, I'm too big to ride this train, but that's fine. And here, guys, we have Trendy, where they have like a little bit more fashionable clothes. It still has all your Disney characters on it, but it's a little bit more fashionable. Right now, it doesn't look like we can get in there through their doors, so we're probably going to have to go to the Market Co-op, which is another great shopping spot where they have all sorts of different merchandise. So let's go in there. Here's the Market Co-op. Let's go in and see what they have. Let's say hello to the Orange Bird. They do have D-Tech on demand where you can create your own phone case. As you guys see, they have different little areas. It's built like a little market in here. So there's one area. And if we pan over here, you guys can see another area. This is kind of like the home section of things. They have some Coco items there. They have another Marvel section over here. And I'm telling you, you can't get away from Marvel. Marvel. Then they have all sorts of different little shops, as I mentioned. Let's go look, see what they have. Looks like Disney came out with a collection with Tommy Hilfiger. It's a cute one. One thing we always have to check out is Disney Tales. where they have different things for the dogs. They have clothes, beds, collars, anything you can think of for your doggies, they have them. And I just love it. They have lots and silly. Obviously, Miss Emma has those already. But yeah, that is the Market Co-op. Right, as we make our way out of the Market Co-op, you have Ghirardelli, where you can get a bunch of ice cream, chocolates, and all sort of different types of shakes that all have something Ghirardelli in them. It's really good. I feel like I get something every time I come, but highly recommend it. I probably say I highly recommend it a lot. Sorry, editor, but I highly recommend a lot of stuff. So, since we are right back where we started, I'm going to leave you guys with that. That concludes our day at Disney Springs, giving you guys a little tour. I may do a more in-depth tour later on of like specific stores. If that's what you guys want, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I mean, it was a nice, lovely day, a nice, cute stroll through Disney Springs. And again, you don't need a reservation to it. You can just come whenever, and that's what I really enjoy about it, is that if I just need a little bit of that Disney magic and I can't get a park reservation, I can just come here and still get some of that Disney magic and shop. Oh, I'm tired, guys. But, yeah, that's it. Again, if you guys like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do all the things down below. And until the next video, love you guys. Bye.